I think that is very needed to have a centralized firmware administration with a lot of support for the stakeholders. Which are the stakeholders? Of course, the business. They know the business justification, they know who needs to do what and when and on which IT assets. Then there is another voice. We need to listen to the people that are preventing fraud, for instance. We need to listen to the people that are dealing with IT risk. We need to listen to internal audit. So they can create a very good rules in order to ensure the segregation of duties in the way that they can ensure the traceability about what the user needs to do in the system, and also to discuss in a meaningful way the tolerance, which is the way that we want our users to be authenticated, the way that they need to be registered, approved, and so on. So having a central function is very needed. We need to have the overview, the holistic overview end to end. But also we need a lot of functional support and also regional support when you are dealing with a group. Absolutely, it's very important to be aligned on the requirements and also to start early involving the potential suppliers of data, solutions, applications, cloud services when we are planning, and having a right level of transparency in the way that we are assessing risk for the project is critical to have this dialogue with the current third parties, but also with the potential third party. We need to start involving them earlier in the process to foster the co-creation of different solutions and being aligned to what the client needs. So it's extremely important also to monitor now not only the capabilities in terms of IT, but also solvency is becoming a big issue after the COVID. This is another good tip to consider when we are dealing with a small IT service provider. Let's consider the capability to deliver services after the COVID crisis. We cannot understand the risk if we don't understand the assets. So we need to understand which are the open source applications, artifacts, add-ons, all the ecosystem. It's not only a big application that we know or a big piece of software. We have plenty of open source particular solutions here around, and we need to identify the risks, the list. And after that, we look for the exactly same risks for IT risks. Compromise, integrity, and availability. Obsolescence is a common risk here in open source risk. We are also considering a lot of scenarios related to support, quality standards, security standards, and also which is the contract, which is the term of conditions for this open source to be used, because there is always a contract with term of conditions to understand clauses, and we want to have the right ownership for those requirements. So basically, that is my insight here.